Hi everybody, welcome to Japanese Cooking Lovers. This is Yuri. Today I will show you how to make okonomiyaki. My friend asked me how to make okonomiyaki. And do you know what okonomiyaki is? It's like some people say Japanese pizza and some say Japanese pancakes. I think it's more likely pancake. I guess okonomiyaki is getting popular in the United States. And they have two different okonomiyaki in Japan. And one came from Osaka, one came from Hiroshima. And those places little different, and they're saying each other they have better okonomiyaki. And Hiroshima one is the dough make on the pan thin layer and bunch of stuff on top of it. And Osaka one is mixed vegetable in the dough, mixed with it, and cooking on the pan. So that is a different, and also ingredients are different. But besides basic ingredients, you can put anything that's what you like. Sometimes I put mochi or cheese. You can make your own, and you can be a creative. Whatever the ingredients you can put on the okonomiyaki. It's interesting that Hiroshima is famous for oyster, and they put oyster on the okonomiyaki or in the okonomiyaki, and also they put noodles too. So that is a little different than Osaka one. Well, I came from Tokyo, so okonomiyaki is not original from Tokyo. We have around Tokyo, its similar food is monjayaki, and that is a downtown Japan, like Asakusa area. That's they started it, and it's more likely loose dough and cook on the pan. So it's similar, but it's thin layer and little different, and taste also a little different. So it's interesting that all those, even in Japan, different regions, that they have their own taste and their own culture in food. So I said I came from Tokyo, and for me, when I grown up and eating okonomiyaki is maybe like a festival on the street food. They have a small festival, they have a vendor on the street, so that's where I eat, or summer festival, or maybe food court that they have snack kind of food, ramen or so on, at the grocery store or department store. That's where I eat okonomiyaki. So it's, for me, it's not the maybe lunch, not the dinner kind of food, but nowadays people, even Japanese around Tokyo people, maybe start changing. More likely okonomiyaki is a main dish, and it is kind of weird to around Tokyo area people that Kansai or Osaka or maybe Hiroshima people eating okonomiyaki for dinner with rice, because both are carb. So to us it doesn't count for the main dish, but that is their culture. So I guess they are eating more okonomiyaki than around the Tokyo people. However, when you go to Japan, even in Tokyo, you can find Okonomiyaki Restaurant. It's getting popular. Make your own style. It's probably 20-30 years ago they start getting more, even around the Tokyo area, bunch of restaurants. And if you're in the United States, you probably know the word that's teppan. That's usually American people think that Japanese restaurant is like teppan, and teppan is the big plates and like Kobe beef. That's probably popular things, or the Benihana restaurant, and they are grilled on the teppan, which is the hot plate, the big one. Then they cook food on there, and okonomiyaki is exactly like that. So if you go to the restaurant, okonomiyaki restaurant, they have teppan on your table, so that's you gonna make your own. You order the okonomiyaki, and you can choose the ingredients in it, and sometimes, like what I said, any kind, that's what you like. Some people choose bacon, some people choose only veggies, so you can choose any what you like. Then you mix yourself and you put on a teppan and you cook or the grill yourself, and that's fun. So even not Hiroshima or Osaka, you can do it when you go to Japan. That would be fun activity. If you have chance to go to Japan, you can go to Okonomiyaki restaurant. And also one other thing that I thought that was interesting, before, a long time ago, that okonomiyaki or Japanese food are not popular in the United States, I made okonomiyaki, and the last I put the bonito flakes, that's called Katsuobushi, and that is a flakes that they shave dried bonito. So it's almost like a paper, or almost like a paper. Yeah, paper. It's flakes. So it's very light. Then when you put on the hot stuff, those flaky paper-ish stuff, because it's so light, they move. Then when I made it the first time, a couple of my friends said, "Ooh, Yuri, something alive on the food." And no, it's not. It's not alive. Just steam or the heat make the flakes move. And I thought that was funny that people think that's alive. But nowadays I see, or I watched the Japanese TV that some foreigners wants to see, or those experience, so they go to okonomiyaki restaurant and they are making their own okonomiyaki. So I thought, okay, so I'm gonna put some pictures, well, the video, the end of this video, little longer, so you can see how it's moving, and you don't need to worry about it's not alive. You can eat whole thing. So enjoy those things too. First of all, this video I'll show you how to make okonomiyaki from scratch. And even in Japan, people buying okonomiyaki kit in the bag. It's not a kit, like ingredient flour in the bag, and you can buy it, and that would be much easier to make it. But I have Yamaimo, which is the Japanese yam. So I wanted to show you how to make it from scratch, and this is the original way, the Osaka style. So this video is for that, but you can easily buy, probably Asian grocery store. They have a bag of the okonomiyaki flour, and sometimes they have some other ingredients in it. So that might be much easier. You just need to add eggs and water, I think. So you can do that. So I want to explain to you about Japanese yam. I tried to find out what is the name, and they said Japanese yam or Chinese yam, and they said Japanese yam came from originally from Japan, so I guess I'm gonna call here Japanese yam. And however, the Chinese and I think they said Korean also eating those things. And this is a potato. It's kind of long, and they have a picture on this video a little later. It's very slimy, and some people get the reaction of itch. When I was a kid, when my mom was cooking, it's not really cooking because eating raw, but when she was cutting or she's grinding, and she said when she's grind, she get itch, so be careful. So that's how I grown up with, and somehow because I become an adult, I don't really get itch anymore, but sometimes I know the people have itching feeling when they eat, they're going through their body. So you may not like it, but when it's cooked, I don't believe that it's gonna be itch anymore. Just when it's still raw and eating it, probably some people get some feeling of the itch or itchiness. Is that the word? On this video, I didn't show you that the bacon or the pork, sliced thin pork, or chicken slice, or sometimes people put the shrimps. Those things I didn't put on, but when you put dough on the pan, you put those protein on top of the dough. Then cook the bottom, then you flip. So this is how to make okonomiyaki, and I really hope you like and enjoy my video. I am making video once a week, every week, so it's more video coming. And if you like my video, please subscribe or the thumbs up my YouTube video down here. And I hope you really like this one, and I really hope that you will try to make this. And I am Yuri, and this is Japanese Cooking Lovers. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.